Hi guys, so we're on day 4 and I'm going to talk about something I know nothing about. This is my day 4 challenge. So the question is, do you want to impress your partner with your car maintenance skills or just give him a good laugh? Because I was thinking about my husband and it's our anniversary this weekend, and I thought, well, maybe if I have to do something I don't know anything about, I could do it on a topic that Tim would be interested in. And so I thought, well, maybe I could learn about logging trucks, like the difference between the different kinds and the trailers, because it's something we're kind of talking about, and I kind of glaze over after a while because I don't know anything about it. But then I thought, well, I started looking into it, and it's going to take me hours and hours to learn anything about it because there's just too many words that just fly over my head. So today we're going to talk about how to change the oil in your car. And the reason I picked this one is because I was researching. I was just going online trying to find things I didn't know anything about. And one post jumped out at me and made me laugh out loud. They said, how to connect with your car. Change the oil in 8 steps. Who needs to connect with your car? It's not a pet. Which, I mean, oh my gosh, you should have seen me. If my mom was here, she would be laughing out loud too. Okay, so I found another post that's only 6 steps, and I'm just going to give you some basics, the things that jumped out at me, and then if you want more information, check out the end of my video. I'll give you some ideas on learning how to do it for real. Okay, so step number 1, you want to park on a flat surface and let your car cool or you'll burn yourself on the oil. And you need to jack up your car. You need to place blocks behind your wheels or it's going to run over you. And push down on the hood a few times to make sure that it's sturdy. Or get those steel ramps that you just drive up on. If I was doing it, I would totally get the steel ramps. And the idea of it driving over me scares me. Okay, step 2, drain the oil. You put a large pan under the plug, which is like the size of a big turkey pan, which probably would work. You remove the oil cap on top. You crawl underneath and you unscrew the oil plug, and it's going to get all over you. So wear gloves or like a hazmat suit. And you got to let it drain for a few minutes. You put the washer and the drain plug back on. Step 3, replace your oil filter. So the filter can be anywhere under the car. It can be any color, and it is the size of a soup can. So that's about all the information they give you. If you look up your specific car, it might tell you where it is, but every car is so different. So that wasn't helpful. Okay, so you have to have a drain pan underneath that, twist it off, and then you got to screw it back on again, but you got to put a little bit of oil on it or you'll do it too tight or not tight enough. That's a little scary. You'll get oil everywhere. Okay, step 4, add new oil. So 10W30 is the usual, but you have to check the manual. So then you put the cap back on after you fill it, and try to keep from spilling oil everywhere. And if you see oil anywhere, wipe it off, because when you start the car, it will have smoke everywhere, which will be hilarious both to your husband and to the neighbors. Okay, so you got to run the engine for a minute and check for drips, and then dispose the old oil at an oil collection site, which can be anywhere where they do oil changes. So after reading through all of this stuff, I was like, well, the amount that it costs for the oil isn't a whole lot more than just taking it in and having them do it for you. Plus, I'll probably get oil from head to toe and get driven over because I don't know how to jack up the car properly. So if you're going to do this, please be careful and contact me for the specific instructions on how to do this. And I hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to change the oil in your car. Please do let me know if you have any questions. Drop me a comment if you thought this was funny or interesting, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.